Women's doubles semifinals, that's number 29. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jongkonphan KITTIHARAKUL, Rawinda PRAJONGJAI, Thailand, and Shendy Puspa IRAWATI, Vita MARISSA, Indonesia.
And next up is women's doubles. The players from Thailand leading everyone onto court. Jongkonphan KITTIHARAKUL and Rawinda PRAJONGJAI of Thailand against Shendy Puspa IRAWATI and Vita MARISSA of Indonesia. Number 1 seed against number 3 seed. And the way to the final was a tough one, though, for the very experienced pair, IRAWATI and MARISSA, in that quarter-final. Had to go the full distance, but eventually managed to win 21-8 in the third and deciding game. The Thai pair, on the other hand, has had it easy all the way. Won their matches in 2 straight games, 21-10, 21-16, and yesterday in the quarterfinal, 21-18, 21-14. And here we have the number 1 seed from Thailand. And as you can see, they won in 25 minutes and in 36 minutes. And their present ranking is 47, but the best ranking is 44, where they spent 3 weeks in late August and early September this year. And the two very experienced, IRAWATI and MARISSA, seeded 3 and a world ranking of 50. IRAWATI is 27 years old and Marissa is 33 years old. Last time I saw them play was actually in the US Open in July, and they had a very, very good win there in the US Open, so maybe they can follow up on that in this tournament. As you can see, they had to work a lot harder in their quarterfinal yesterday.
Marissa. and gentlemen, on my right, Jongkonphan KITTIHARAKUL and Rawinda PRAJONGJAI, Thailand. And on my left, Shendy Puspa IRAWATI and Vita MARISSA, Indonesia. Vita MARISSA to serve to Jongkonphan KITTIHARAKUL. Love all. Play. Service over. 1 low. Two low. Service over. 1-2.
So the Thailand pair has played 8 tournaments so far in 2014, and the 2 best results is a quarter-final in the Malaysian Grand Prix Gold Tournament and the semi-final in the Sri Lankan International Challenge.
Service over. 3-2. Service over. 3-all. Service over. 4-3.
Yeah, what a good shot here by IRAWATI. Absolutely powerful drive across the court. And a very good defensive shot. Created the winner straight away. But I think that is a very clever return of serve by Rawinda, as she's moving Marissa on the back of the court, and she doesn't like that. She likes to stand exactly where she's standing now, the front of the court, controlling the net. That's where she likes to be. Oh, what a lovely defensive shot by Jongkonphan. So the 2 young Thai girls look really comfortable on court. They move very well around and have a lovely safety in what they're doing. So they're both just 21 years old, and obviously have the advantage of the speed and pace on court and endurance compared to their 2 opponents. Marissa is 33 years old and IRAWATI is 27 years old. Vita Marissa has partnered so many Indonesian players over the years, but I think the best partnership she had was with Liliana Natsir, and they got to number 10 in the world, and they won the Indonesian Open and the Southeast Asian Games in 2007 and the Indonesian Open in 2008, and they won the China Masters Super Series in 2007 as well. She has participated for Indonesia in the Sudirman Cup in 1999, 2003, 2005 and 2007. So it's been almost 15 years she's been part of the Indonesian setup. She, however, opted out of the National Association in 2009 and has continued as an individual player.
10, 6. Service over, 7, 10.
Good attack by the Indonesians, getting them into the mid-game interval with a 4-point lead, 11-7 up. And now when we add it, I can tell you that Shendy Puspa IRAWATI has been as high as 8 in the world ranking in the women's doubles with Maliana Jauhari, and she was in the Malaysian Open Super Series semi-final in 2009 and 2008, and Indonesian Open Super Series semi-final as well. So it's two very, very experienced players we got here from Indonesia. Marissa to the right and IRAWATI to the left.
20 seconds.
And as I said earlier, I saw them win at the US Open in July this year, where they had a very, very strong performance. And so far, they're still doing very well. At the time, as I remember, they were 93 in the world, and now they're up to 50 in the world. And I have made a note saying that I definitely think this is the top 15 player in the world. So let's see how it goes.
12, 7.
Yeah, too short.
Service over, 8, 13. 9, 13.
Good fortune
10, 13.
by Rawinda here. So got the last 3 points. Catching up a bit, closing the gap to just 3 points, 10-13.
Service over, 14, 10.
Once again, the good power of Shendy Puspa IRAWATI. Clinching another point, and here, good drive, cross court, setting up partner Marissa to finish it at the net once again. The Indonesians' absolute favorite formation is having Shendy Puspa IRAWATI at the back and Vita Marissa at the front.
11, 15.
I think the two Thai players really have to try to move Shendy Puspa IRAWATI on the baseline, cross court there, and then cross again if they can. Move her again. Really trying to see if they can move the Indonesian girl on that baseline and maybe force her to make some more mistakes, or at least giving good counter-attacking opportunities. So far, Indonesia is in total control here, 16-11 up. And this is a very fine jump by Vita MARISSA to the round ahead position there with the straight smash. Good to see you can do it, even though you're 33 years old. Which is obviously nothing in terms of life, but in terms of life of a badminton player. 33 is a tall order now and again.
Service over. 13-70.
Good defense by Rawinda here.
14.
Very good to get that cross court back. And once again, the gap is just 3 points. But somehow I feel that the Indonesian combination have a little bit more and can step on the
Service over.
accelerator whenever they need to do so. But let's see, 18-14 up. Only 3 points away from this opening game. Yeah, Rawinda saved the first time round, but Jongkonphan couldn't save its second time round. Jongkonphan to receive, finding that cross court, mid court area.
Service over. 15-19. Service over. 20. Game point 15.
First game point saved.
Service over. 16-20.
I wouldn't say it's cruise control for the Indonesian pair here, but I think it's very comfortable in many ways. And what a return to finish it by Vita MARISSA, clipping the top of the tape and clinched the first game here, 21-17. In just 14 minutes.
Jongkonphan. Second game, love all, play.
A good play by the Thailand pair here. Good defense first, then counter-attacking opportunity, and made the best of it. 1-love up.
Two, love. Service over. 1, 2. Service over. 3.
Trying a very risky shot here, Vita MARISSA. And she missed it. Obviously the thought, the process behind it was really great, but it's not an easy shot to play. And she missed it, but you know, maybe they can afford it. Who knows? What a miss.
Service over. 2, 3.
By Jongkonphan. Not only out, but he was way out. He was almost hitting the blue carpet on a clear. Surely she's very, very disappointed with that. But don't think about it. On to the next point and the next point. You can't change the past, but you can be part of the future.
Service over. 4, 3. Four. 5, 3.
Good shot. Try to play by Shendy Puspa IRAWATI here. Tried to play it back of the net. He was all the way to the top, but it fell back on her own side.
Service over. 4.
And out of the two Thai girls, I must say that Jongkonphan seems to be making quite a lot of mistakes, where Rawinda is the more steady and safe one of the two. So if the Thailand combination should stand a chance of winning, I think it's very, very important to Jongkonphan to start cutting down on the mistakes. Yeah, that's a good play. Wonderful cross-court smash by Shendy Puspa IRAWATI. Look at that, right on the line. Perfect.
6-5. Service over.
Yeah, Shendy Puspa IRAWATI throwing her racket in disgust. How she could ever miss a shot like that. I think we all tried it. The most simple ones sometimes seems to be the most difficult ones. And look at this disguised drop shot by Vita MARISSA. She failed the other one earlier, but that was a different situation. But look at this. That disguise is just beautiful, and it's landing way in front of that first line. Yeah, that was a nice follow-up by Jongkonphan here in the picture. There we got it. Good follow-up. See, that's what I was trying to say in the first game. This is how the Thais should do it. Really chase Shendy Puspa IRAWATI on that baseline. Look at the smash there. Look at this one here. Really pushing her from side to side. That's the way to play it. And suddenly Thailand is in front, 10-9 in this second game, very close to the mid-game interval. But having played good solid rallies lately, that's called in.
Service over, 10-all.
And that was a similar shot, really well done by Jongkonphan. What Vita MARISSA was trying to do earlier from the same situation, completely the same shot. Very nicely disguised. Look at that. Very good ankle. Well played. Jongkonphan is perhaps on her way back into this match.
Seconds. Third one, 20 seconds. Okay, that is Marissa. Rawinda.
So the umpire just asking
11,
the players to tidy up after them.
Play.
And once again here, it proves to be so effective.
12-10.
Pushing Puspa towards the backhand corner. She's going around ahead and then driving that cross-court lift over Vita Marissa into the other deep forehand corner.
11,
Seems to be a very, very good tactic.
all.
Good play, good play, good play. It's down, it's down. I'm sure the umpire has called it. We're not playing tennis. It was on the floor before Jongkonphan really managed to get it. Look at this, on the floor, and then afterwards playing the shot. But Shendy Puspa IRAWATI take no chances. Look at this, she's taking no chances, just playing it. And that is a sign of a very, very experienced player, because did the umpire not call it, she would have lost it having not played it. Good play here by Shendy Puspa, really pushing her opponents around, setting herself up really nicely.
Service over, 13-16.
Once again, I think it's an area where the Thais really have to exploit the two Indonesians that on the mid-court area, especially on return of serve.
Service over, 17-13.
But perhaps it's already too late. The Indonesian combination is 17-13 up in this second game. Good play by Thailand. Indonesia's trying all sorts of ways to try to win it easy. But the Thailand pair stood its grounds in the defense as well. And how important that point was. 14-17 rather than 13-18. 15-17. Are we having a comeback on our hands here by the Thailand pair? Time will show. Clever return. That's the kind of return I've just talked about before. The Thai pair should use against the Indonesians, and very well played by Shendy Puspa. Yeah. I can understand her feelings. Look at that face. So disappointed in the way she handled that situation. Look at this. Look at this. And Vita MARISSA decides to take it anyway. And Jongkonphan is pushing it wide on that sideline. And here we have that mid-court area return of serve, which is so effective. And match point has arrived, 20-15, 5 in total. And a very experienced Vita MARISSA is going to serve for the match.
Service over, 16-20.
It's going wide.
17-20.
So it's a complete similar pattern to the first game. The Thais have to close the gap now. Save 3 match points, 18-20. Only 2 points, back to level all. But the Indonesians wanted it otherwise. With a good smash from Shendy Puspa IRAWATI. The game is over, the match is over. And Shendy Puspa IRAWATI. Vita MARISSA won 21-17, 21-18 over Jongkonphan KITTIHARAKUL and Rawinda PRAJONGJAI of Thailand. So number 3 seed disposed of number 1 seed in the tournament of the women's doubles here in the YONEX-SUNRISE Indonesian Masters 2014.
Doubles